Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, On Level Ground with DJ. I, of course, am DJ, and let's talk about something that's not always easy to talk about, but it's absolutely essential if you want to get ahead in life or, better your life in general. And that is discipline. Yep, discipline. Not motivation, not hype, not waiting for the right time. No, just good old-fashioned discipline. So, what is discipline, really? It's basically doing what needs to be done, even when you just really don't feel like doing it. Or, you can think of it this way as well, choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. It's waking up when you said you would. Or for that matter, waking up when your alarm goes off rather than hit snooze 5 times. Am I right? It's going to the gym, even when, again, you're just not feeling it. You're sore, you're really exhausted from the rest of the week. Whatever. You pay the man anyway. It's saying no to distractions because you have much more important, much bigger goals in mind. And here's the thing. You don't have to be perfect. In fact, you're never going to be that. None of us are. It's not about that. You just have to be consistent. Motivation is great when it's there, but it fades. It's a fleeting thing. However, discipline is what carries you when the motivation dies. Motivation is like a spark that started a fire. Sure, it might be bright and even exciting, but obviously short-lived. I mean, we all know what a spark is. It's a quick thing. However, discipline, that's more like the wood itself. A really dense wood that keeps a fire burning long after the actual spark faded away. So, the question is, how does one become disciplined? How do you gain discipline in your life across the board? Well, it's easy. You start small. You start by telling yourself little promises and keeping the promises. And then give yourself these little tasks as part of those promises, like, all right, for instance, tomorrow morning, I'm actually going to make my bed. And I'm going to make my bed every morning for, starting now, period. But actually do it. Maybe you tell yourself, okay, I am no longer, from now on, no longer going to throw my laundry in a heap, in a pile, on the floor. I'm putting it in the stinking hamper. Actually do it. If you don't follow through, well then, that's the whole, that defeats the whole purpose. That's what we're talking about here. The follow through. Make promises to yourself and follow through. Keep the promises. Jordan Peterson. Of course, I don't know the guy, but I think we all probably know, most everyone probably knows who he is. He says the whole make your bed thing all the time. Well, yeah, that's a pretty good point. If you can start by making your bed and you consistently do that, you keep those promises, that promise to yourself, that's where it starts. You could look at your laundry. All right, I've been letting laundry go too long. Or even better, I'm guilty of this sometimes. I'll do a load, put it through the washer, put it in the dryer, but then by the time it's done in the dryer, I'm like, I don't want to deal with that right now. But that just makes a mess for later on because everything's wrinkled, especially if it doesn't for any reason dry it out all the way. Anyway, the point is, don't do stuff like that. Do stuff as it's needed, not as you want to do it. Follow through. If you, yeah, start with one thing, is what I would say. Start with the making your bed. Or it doesn't matter what it is. Start with one little thing. Keep the promise to yourself repeatedly, consistently, day in and day out. And then move on to the next. And then the next. So on and so forth. And before you know it, your entire home is neat and in order. It's orderly, right? Everyone wants to live in a nice, clean home, correct? I'm telling you, if you apply discipline to areas of your life and just keep building it and building it, next thing you know, you'll have better relationships, friendships, whatever it is. More organization in your life. Period. Across the board. Again, in general. Not just your home, not just all the countertops and tabletops throughout your house, but even like professionally. You start to apply it to more and more things, and before you know it, it's just how you are, how you live. And it's an amazing thing. So, discipline. Start small. Start with one little task. Tell yourself you're going to do this every day and actually do it. And then move on to the next thing and actually do it. So on and so forth. Start small. But start now. Otherwise, again, you're missing the entire point. Yeah. Start by making your bed every morning. Start by telling yourself, I'm going to put my laundry in the hamper from now on. Or I'm not going to let the dishes pile up in the sink anymore before putting them in the dishwasher. Whatever it is, start small with one thing, then keep going. Just keep the ball rolling. Let me flip my notes. And you know, maybe it's even like for instance, I'm up at 3 a.m. Tuesdays through Fridays. Now, I don't have to be up at 3 a.m. I do have to be up early because I have a morning shift job that starts at 5 a.m., but I'm only 20 minutes away. I don't have to be up 2 hours earlier. But there are certain things that I make time for first thing in the morning. Like for me personally, it's in prayer and in reading God's Word. That's my thing. I do it right when I wake up. Then it's a workout. And then it's off to work. I don't have to do that. And it's not always easy. Most of the time it's not, if I'm just being real. But I do it. Every single Tuesday through Friday. Now Mondays, Mondays I try my best to sleep in, which, by the way, is usually 6, 7 a.m. That's about the latest I sleep anymore. Anyway, that's just one other thing. Maybe this is huge for a lot of people too. And this actually has some health benefits too. But maybe tell yourself, okay, no more screen time at all after 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. I don't know when you go to bed and your schedule and all that. That's up to you. But just throwing some other things out there, okay? Do what you say you're going to do. Keep your word to yourself and to others, right? Especially when it's inconvenient, by the way. Especially when it's inconvenient. And these small wins, every single one of these things that you find yourself winning with in discipline, they add up. And that's how discipline is built. By doing the work, not just saying you're going to do the work. So if you're feeling stuck, feeling sick of how your life has been up to this point, or you feel like you've been in some kind of rut, some kind of valley or whatever, try discipline. Give it a shot. What's it going to hurt? Your feelings? Stop making excuses and just do it. So again, in closing, start small, keep your promises, and watch how your mindset, your habits, and your life change. Discipline is not punishment. It's freedom. And guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this. And if it had any amount of value to you whatsoever, this is a new channel. I have another channel, but I'm trying something new here. Totally different content. Nothing I've ever done before. But I'm passionate about it, and I'm doing it to help others, hopefully. That's the entire idea, the whole idea. So if you found any amount of value out of this, please like the video, subscribe, and if you feel someone else, you know someone else who could maybe listen to something like this and get something from it of value, share the video. Thank you. I'm DJ, and this has been On Level Ground with DJ. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful day. We'll see you next time.